Writing an informal letter to 我哋今堂繼續嚟講下 informal letters。你哋覺得非正式信件 informal letters 有冇特定嘅格式嘅呢？我哋嚟睇下以下呢封信啦。Dear Susan, it feels like such a long time since the last time I saw you. I know it's only been several weeks since I saw you. So far, my summer has been great. I spent all my weekends at the beach. I'm getting a nice tan and you can no longer say I'm paler than you. I have been playing lots of volleyball, surfing, and building a nice collection of seashells. Just this past weekend, I took second place in a sandcastle building contest. On the weekdays, I work. I drive an ice cream truck around and sell ice cream to the kids. It is so cool. It is the combination of the two things I love most, ice cream and kids. The pay isn't too great, but I love the job so much. I hope the summer's been going well for you too. There's only a month and a half left in summer vacation, and after that it's back to school. Would you like to meet up sometime before school starts? Your friend, Linda. P.S. John Austin says hi. 我哋要注意非正式信件應該有一定嘅格式嘅。咁其實我哋點解會寫非正式信件呢？ Sharing experiences with friends. Sometimes the advice letter is written to a friend, so an informal letter is required. Task 1. You received a letter from a friend, Tim. After identifying main points, you made a summary of the problems Tim has. Number 1. He is not enjoying school life. Number 2. He is stressed about the exams. Number 3. He is not getting along with classmates. Number 4. He is missing his old school and friend, Chris. Use the following system to help you get ideas for the letter of advice. A. Give advice or suggest a solution to the problem. R. Give a supporting reason. E. Talk about your own experience. What Tim can do to solve his problems at new school? The keywords are school life, nice teachers, getting along with classmates, exam stress, missing an old friend. Number 1. Does not enjoy school life. Number 2. Is stressed about the exams. Number 3. Is not getting along with classmates. Number 4. Is missing his old school and friend, Chris. You may stop the video and finish the task first. Letter of advice. Tim's problem. Possible solutions. What Tim can do to solve his problems at new school. Number 1. Enjoy school life. A. Join the school choir. R. Chance to enter competitions, greater sense of belonging, meet new friends from the other schools. E. Met quite a new friends since joining choir in S2. Number 2. Get along with classmates. A. Invited them for lunch. R. Feel more comfortable talking to them. E. Felt the same when I got invited first week of school. Number 3. Deal with stress. First piece of advice. A. Play sports at weekends. R. Might have a clearer mind after a basketball match or a good match. E. Sitting in the library for the whole day doesn't guarantee the best result. Second piece of advice. A. Go to teacher when having problems. R. Nice and willing to help. E. When stressed about exams last year, teacher talked to me a lot and advised to make a study plan, which helped me a lot. Number 4. Meets old school friends and social support. A. Should think positively and relax. R. 8 months is not a long time. Takes time to adapt to a new environment. E. We all needed to get used to new things when moving from primary to secondary school. A. Stay in touch with old friends through email or MSN. R. Will not feel so lonely. E. This helped me a lot to email when I changed schools. This is the sample letter. Dear Tim, hi, how are you? Thank you for your letter. I'm happy to hear from you, but sorry to hear you are having problems in your new school. I hope I can give you some useful advice about how to make friends and enjoy your new school life, study effectively for exams, as well as the best way to stop missing your old school and friends. You said you are not enjoying your school life. In my opinion, you should participate in school activities or clubs. It is fun and you can form a good relationship with your classmates and other students in your school. If you join the school activities, you will feel a part of the school. You can learn many things through these activities too. Did you know I joined the drawing club in Form 1 and I have been a member up to now? I enjoy making crafts and drawing with my friends. Learning something with friends is relaxing and enjoyable. Miss Chen is a nice teacher. She always demonstrates how to make crafts or do drawing. Regarding the problem that you are not getting along with classmates, why don't you eat lunch with your classmates? By spending time with them, you can improve your relationship as you can learn more about each other. Don't be shy. Take the initiative to make the first move and talk to them. If they realize you are sociable, they are more likely to want to be your friend. Let me tell you about my experience. I always eat lunch with friends at canteen. Eating lunch with them is enjoyable. We talk about lots of different things. It's a pity to hear that you are stressed about the exams. You know, everybody feels stressed about exam, but if you really feel so stressed about it, perhaps you could discuss the problem with your groupmates in the lessons or take time out from studies, since you can strike a balance between your studies and relaxation to overcome the stress. At the start of Form 2, we sat in groups together, so I felt more confident. Every classmate was kind to each other, and by sitting together, we could study better. I definitely recommend forming study groups to help you study more effectively. If you feel this is not enough, I recommend listening to music. This can be relaxing and it will help you relieve stress. In daily life, if I have any problems, I listen to music as it can make me feel happier. Good time management is also important. So make sure you stick to a timetable and do some revision every day rather than cramming at the end. In response to the problem of missing your old school and friends, I advise you to chat with friends on the internet as you can stay in touch and share with them what happens at school. How do I solve the problems by myself? When I have problems, I find someone to chat with me. If I have told my friends, I can get my worries off my chest. Maybe you can visit your old school and meet friends in your leisure time. I try to visit my old school from time to time and invite my old friends to go with me. I really hope my advice can help you solve the problems soon. Try not to be too impatient as it does take time to get used to a new environment. You are a wonderful person, so I'm sure you will make some good friends soon. Please write and tell me how you get on and don't forget, I'm only a phone call away. And there is always Facebook. Good luck with your exams. 2. Regards, Chris. Don't forget to write topic sentences at the beginning of a paragraph, which is to introduce the topic of a paragraph in bold. Introducing the topic of the paragraph or introducing or stating the problems. For example, I'm sorry that you are having problems at your new school, or you are feeling lonely at school. You said that, or you told me that you are not enjoying your school life. Regarding the problems at school, why don't you? Regarding the problem of having some difficulties in getting along with your classmates, I suggest. Regarding the fact that you don't have any friends, I recommend. In response to the problem of not having any friends, as for the problem of exam stress, about not having any friends, about being worried about the end of year exams. For the different ways, language, phrases to give advice are underlined in the sample letter. The grammar points, language learned. For example, gerund, which is verb plus ing, is in italics, 斜體, in the sample letter. The very good vocabulary of phrases are double underlined in the sample letter. For the informal closing, good luck with your exams too. Regards, Chris, but not using Chris wrong, as you're his friends. Task 2. Read the following letter of advice written to a friend to share with him how to handle school problems. Dear Ling, thanks for writing to me. I miss you so much. Of course, I won't mind telling you my difficulties and how I overcame them. Once I got to Form 5, I became very nervous and tense. I got sick for many times. Even my doctor asked me to relax. So I approached my class teacher one day and asked for advice. She said that I had been doing well and should not worry too much about the exams. She said that I had been doing well, I should not worry too much about the exams. She also said that if I got sick and couldn't take the examinations, I would regret it all my life. I felt much better after that. She told me to take a short break whenever I became too nervous, and everything turned out fine. Another problem at that time was that I didn't know how to manage my time. You know that I was used to working at midnight, and before that, I always played computer games. I felt very tired at school and couldn't keep up with the lessons. After failing in one of the tests, I made up my mind and stopped playing computer game. I stayed at school after class to study and went to bed early at night. I think I became more intelligent with enough sleep. You mentioned that you took part in a lot of activities. Well, obviously you have to forgo some of them. Last year, I was a member of 2 clubs and had to go music lessons once a week. However, when I spent time on activities, I performed badly in tests. And when I studied, my friends and my music teacher became mad at me as I failed to show up at meetings and lessons. That's why I decided to stop taking music lessons. I also quitted one of the clubs. I would advise you to construct a priority list and figure out which of the activities are more important and which are less. Forgo at least 2 activities and make sure you maintain good health. Eat regularly and do not stay up late. Also, don't be shy to approach others for advice if you encounter any activities. Don't tire yourself too much, and I wish good luck in your examinations. Yours, Ming. This is the end of this topic. You may now try the exercise in the next page and check the answers. Goodbye.